just gonna plop off into the toilet. I know this is lovely bathroom talk here. But right now I'm kind of in that in-between stage where I'm like, dang it, this is terrible. This is a crappy situation. Actually, Sydney is down here playing on the floor with some plastic eggs for Easter. Happy spring! I thought since we're getting into the changing of the seasons, it makes sense for me to go over the changes we've had with cloth diapering. Sydney turned 8 months actually yesterday, and lots has changed for him in the cloth diapering department. He's eating solids, and he has been eating solids for the last couple of months. So our process looks a little bit different. So I wanted to kind of go over that. I've had several mamas to be messaging me about getting started with cloth diapering and asking for advice. You know, why did I decide on the BumGenius 4.0? What are my tips and tricks and things that I would do differently now that I've had a little bit of experience under my belt? So I wanted to go over that today with you guys. We're gonna see how long this can last and how long Sydney's gonna do okay on the floor, and maybe he'll just join me in the video. So let's get into it. Like I said, Sydney is 8 months old, and we started introducing solids, I would say about 2 months ago. We are doing kind of a combination of baby-led weaning and also giving him purees of different things. Kind of a combination of both, just because, I don't know, that's just what I felt like I wanted to do. So he's 8 months old, he's eating solid foods, and in my last video I kind of went over the poo situation. That seems to be the biggest question people have, is how is the poo situation with cloth diapers? And when your baby is exclusively breastfed, it's super easy. All the poos are water soluble, so literally you are taking the diaper, throwing it in your pail, and then it's going directly into the washing machine. You don't have to spray it, nothing. All the poo can go into your washing machine because it just basically dissolves in the water. So that's awesome, and I almost feel like, dang it, I wish that we didn't have to introduce solid food, because now the poo situation is sticky, no pun intended. So definitely the consistency of the poos is different, and we are having to spray everything off into the toilet. We purchased a sprayer that attaches to our toilet, and then basically you just flip it on, spray it into your toilet, and then flush everything down. So right now, things are kind of a sticky consistency. You know, it's like you really have to spray to get it off, and it's kind of not fun. So the last couple of months I've been like, oh, this is why people don't want a cloth diaper. I totally get it now. So real talk, I am looking into possibly getting some sort of setup with maybe a pail with the bottom out, and then attaching my diaper and spraying into the pail. That way I don't get splashing. I mean, because, I mean, real talk, I don't know who doesn't get splashed with either water or poo when you're at this in-between stage of he's still breastfeeding and we're introducing the solids. So that's what I'm saying, is like, I understand once the poos are like nice turds, they're just gonna plop off into the toilet. I know this is lovely bathroom talk here. But right now I'm kind of in that in-between stage where I'm like, dang it, this is terrible. This is a crappy situation. So if you have used maybe a diaper pail, I don't even know what they're called. I think people just use like buckets or something like that. If you've used one of those, or you made your own, that's another thing I'm thinking about, just making my own. Let me know in the comments below, because I'm really considering doing this within the next week, because I'm just like, this stinks. So that's what's changed as far as poos go. Also, we have gone ahead and switched our detergent that we're using. We're using a Biokleen powder detergent, and I actually have the box right here. This is what we're using. It's fragrance free. It's actually a little bit less expensive than using like liquid detergent, and I really like this. I feel like I don't I don't have any smell, I don't have any leaks. I feel like everything is getting nice and clean. We've changed our washing process a tiny bit. I think in my last video I put doing a pre-rinse and then a heavy duty wash. I have actually stopped that. I'm doing a casual wash with 2 scoops of my laundry powder, and then I'm doing a heavy duty wash with 2 scoops of my laundry powder. And that seems to really get everything out. I actually don't feel like I've had any stains on the actual diaper itself. The liner sometimes, I feel like there's a few of my diapers that have some stains, but like this one doesn't have any. So yeah, I feel like things have been pretty good. Everything's getting pretty clean. I'm not having any leaks or anything like that. I did end up getting a stain remover that was recommended on the Fluff Love Facebook group, and it's just in a BunchaFarmers environmentally friendly stain remover. And I actually haven't used it yet. Like I said, I don't really have a ton of stains, but this was highly recommended from everyone on the Fluff Love group. It smells awesome, and I don't know, it seems like everyone's raved about it. So I'll do a follow-up video once I use that on my diapers to get rid of those few stains, like I said, that are on the liners. So, oh my goodness, there's so much to tell about cloth diapers, guys. 8 months old, solid food, we got a sprayer, we changed our laundry detergent, and then I got the stain remover, like I said. So the cleaning process is updated. The amount of diapers I'm using, I started out my stash, I want to say 24 cloth diapers. Not that I've gotten rid of any, started out. I have 24 cloth diapers, and I would say I'm using about 7 per day. Sydney has maybe 1 poo a day, 2 on a really crappy day for mom. But yeah, about 1 poo. So I'm changing him about every 2 hours. You know, obviously sometimes sooner if I hear some extra work going into his diaper. But yeah, so we're still using the same cloth diapers that we have here, the BumGenius 4.0. If you haven't seen my video going over our entire setup, go ahead and watch that. I'll put the link in the comments or in the description below. But the BumGenius 4.0 is awesome because it is basically a diaper that's going to last, or is supposed to last your kid their whole cloth diapering career. So 8 pounds all the way up to 35 pounds. So let me just get it on its biggest setting here. Here we go. So you have 3 different snap settings for how tall your baby gets. Sydney is on this middle one here. And then obviously, you know, plenty of settings around their hips as they get chunky, as they thin out when they start crawling. Sydney hasn't started crawling yet, so we have 3 snaps in the middle. That's his setting, and then he's on the middle rise. So as far as fit goes, I feel like it's great. Everything's really tight around his thighs. I don't tend to get any leaks. The only time I would say I've had leaks has been when I put him in his diaper at night. We are upgraded from, I think my last video I showed you the newborn insert, and then this is the, not the newborn insert, it comes with 2 inserts, newborn and then this, I don't know, three snap rise insert. Yeah, great. I'm really using technical terms here. So you can have it be small, medium, or full size. So what I've been doing at night for extra absorbency is I've been taking this insert and then putting the newborn insert on top of it, just so I have kind of like double absorbency in the diaper. And that seems to really help a lot. Let me get this baby. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Here, hold your diaper. Hold your diaper. So that seems to be helping quite a bit. That's the only time I've really had any type of leakage has been at night, when he's going his longest in between diaper changes. Like I said, during the day, I like to change him every 2 hours. you know, and then sooner, obviously, if something else is going on in there. But, excuse me, at nighttime, he goes down to bed at about 8:15, 8:30ish, and then he's not being changed again until we get up in the morning. Obviously, unless he has a poo, but he's never had a poo in the middle of the night. Knock on wood. So far it's been, you know, about 8:15, 8:30 until we get up, which is at about 6:37ish. So yeah, that's the fit. I'm trying to think what else I wanted to talk about. I guess what I would do differently. So having kind of this hindsight of how these diapers work for me, the whole process, the only thing that I would do differently, I think if we had another baby, or what I would suggest to someone starting out is I would definitely get a newborn diaper stash. Now, these BumGenius 4.0s go from 8 pounds to 35 pounds. Sydney was born just under 8 pounds, and then obviously they lose a little bit of weight in their first couple days. And then, you know, even by the time he got up to 8 pounds, he's a very long, lean baby. So his thighs were very, very lean. And even though he was 8 pounds and over, the diapers, these BumGenius ones, still didn't fit him very well around his thighs. There was a little bit of a gap. So I couldn't use them for about the first month of his life, which is very stinky because then I had to buy disposables, and that's expensive, and I don't want to have to do that again. So my suggestion is, unless for some reason you are like 100% positive you're gonna have like a good chunky baby, invest in a newborn stash, and that's what I'm gonna do my next go around. Get a newborn stash just to have something a little bit smaller for you know, that month or so when they're long, lean, and a little bit smaller. So that's the major thing that I would do differently. Everything else I feel like has just been super easy. I would definitely suggest, if you're on Facebook, go ahead and join a mom's group or like the Fluff Love group. They're going to help you troubleshoot any wash issues you have. They're probably going to be more prone to, you know, sell you used cloth diapers if you're wanting to go for a little bit of a less expensive route. And then I would say, yeah, get on mom swap sites, because you can definitely find deals on secondhand cloth diapers. That's the other thing is, I think from now on, I'm probably going to try and buy secondhand just because I need to save a little bit of money. So that's a great resource. I'll also put in the link below, in the description below, Kelly's Closet. It's a cloth diapering website, and they always have deals going for, you know, get a free diaper if you spend over $50, or, you know, get a free wet bag if you spend over a certain amount. So definitely hit that up. That's a great resource. They even have programs where you can test out cloth diapering for a month to just see if you like it. So, oh boy, we are having a meltdown here. So that's our update for cloth diapering. Happy spring, happy Easter next weekend, huh, Sydney? We're achieving. So life has been a bit of a roller coaster. Hope you all have a great day. Hang in there, mamas. Stay strong. You're not alone. And if you have any questions about stuff I didn't cover, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. I'll definitely make a follow-up video with my stain remover and anything else that changes in the next probably 6 to 8 months with cloth diapering. But cloth diapering's awesome, and I don't think I could ever go back to paying for disposables because I feel like a cheapo now. Okay. That's my time, guys. Say bye, Sydney. Say bye-bye.